Alright everyone, Big Boy's back with Couch GLE's Critic Edition. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 movies with a plot twist at the end. The first one's my personal favourite, probably a lot of people's, is by Christopher Nolan, a great visionary director, and the cast is Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale, and Sir Michael Caine. This movie is, as you guessed it, The Prestige, about two magicians that are working with another magician, as an assistant, and they go out on their own, but they're always trying to better each other. Magicians are always trying to go at each other, see the one who's actually better. And Christian Bale unveils that he's got a better trick than Hugh Jackman. And along the way, Hugh Jackman suffers a big loss. So with that, and it turns out to be it's Christian Bale's fault at hand. But there's more to the story. The film touches on touches on lies, deceit, heart, and what methods you go through to all the way with your magic trick. It's proper, what's the word I could use, commitment to their methods. And along the way, Hugh Jackman's trying to figure out his rival's trick and tries to perfect it, and he has in a sense, but he's still under the illusion that Christian Bale's got a better one. And along the way, he's trying to figure out what it is, and in the end, there's a big twist towards it. You don't see it coming at all. It's one of the movie's greatest tricks. I would definitely recommend, if you haven't seen it, get it watched. And now the second one is a top favourite as well, The Usual Suspects. And this is about five bank robbers that get hauled up in prison, and within their time, they come up with a plan to, do a heist, certain heist. They've messed with the wrong guy, and person, the big person, actually gets all them together and sees that he would have to retrieve all that money back for him, otherwise he's going to unalive them. And this cast actually consists of a lot of great actors. We've got Kevin Spacey, Gabriel Burns, Benicio del Toro, Kevin Pollak, Chaz Palminteri, Stephen Baldwin, and it's also directed by Bryan Singer. And as I say, the five robbers are working with each other to do a couple of heists for the big boss that's actually got them under control. And basically, the film starts at the end, so you're looking back at what exactly happened up until that period of time. And in the beginning, you see all of them have died. One of them's alive, so he's telling the story to the police officer, and it's just the storytelling is brilliant. The scenes are amazing, and the acting as well. And it's got one of the most famous quotes in the film as well. This movie, I don't want to give too much away because it's one of those ones that you want to experience it. If you haven't seen it, trust me, you're missing out. Get it watched, and if you have seen it, you know you're going to want to watch it again. And the third one, again, Christopher Nolan, can't fault the guy. He's got brilliant taste, and he's always coming up with original ideas. And this one is called Memento. It's a very old film. It's got Guy Pearce, a guy with amnesia. You know, he wakes up with all these tattoos on him, and he's looking to unravel a mystery of who killed his wife. So he's on a hunt, and the tattoos give him clues. This story is told differently. It's at the beginning, it's black and white, so that's actually in the past up until that point, and then it's in color, which is in present time, so it's going backwards. So you're watching past, future, past, present, up until the plot scenes of the movie, and it's a really brilliant film. I've watched it countless times. To be honest with you, it's really good. I would say get it watched again. That's Memento. And the fourth one is Fight Club. That's directed by David Fincher, another legendary director as well. And I don't know, obviously most people have probably watched this. If you haven't, that's another one for the list. And it's including Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, Meatloaf. So this film starts off with a guy telling his story, how he got to a certain point, and then he goes back to the beginning. He's just a normal guy working as a insurance for a car insurance, and he's got insomnia, and then well, he befriends someone, then he loses his job, moves in with his friend, and the whole story unravels, and there's a bigger plot twist towards it, and he meets a girl along the way and kind of falls for her, but then his friends at it as well, and along the lines as it says, along the lines there's a bigger story getting unfold, unraveling. So as it says, Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, the two main characters in the movie, they befriend each other and they form some sort of underground club where they're fine and a lot of people join, but then along the lines it turns into something sinister. The last one is Shutter Island, and this was directed by Martin Scorsese. You've probably seen his gangster films, but this one is a very good film. It's a twisty thriller. You see, he's got Edward Norton, it's got Mark Ruffalo, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sir Ben Kingsley as well, a lot of other cast members as well. And so you see Teddy, which is Leonardo DiCaprio, a policeman coming into a mental asylum, cracking a case of a missing patient, and along the lines he finds some interesting clues that something going on in this sinister place, and he's trying to uncover a mystery in there. And along the lines, he's kind of going insane himself, trying to unravel this mystery, not even listening to his partner. And once it kicks into the second act, you're actually like, what's going on here? You're more invested in it because it is a long film. Don't get me wrong, but you'll really thoroughly enjoy it. The third act of the final film, you're just blown out of proportion. Like what's happened to you, you couldn't believe it. That's another one to watch as well. Shutter Island. That's my top five movies with a plot twist. I've got other notable ones as well. I'll do that in a separate video. And if you have any movies recommendations for me, I'll put a comment. So again, like, follow, share, comment. And that was Couch G Ali's Critic Edition. Peace out and stay entertained, folks. Nice to be nice.